One thing about me, I will not hold back a review. Today on the chopping block, we got e.l.f.'s Camo Hydrating CC Cream. I reviewed the original CC Cream a few years ago and I liked it, but for my skin, it was just a little too thick and a little too mattifying. So I was very excited to see that they had a hydrating version, and we're gonna slap this all over my face right now, and I'm gonna give you the real honest truth. I'm gonna go in on one side with a sponge and the other side with a brush. And with a sponge, this is supposed to be full coverage, long lasting, long wearing, has SPF 30 in it, and I'm in the shade medium 330. Okay, I made a switch to come in front of a window for natural lighting. I will say with the original product, the biggest thing that I did not like was the SPF because it made me look gray. And I came into natural light to show you guys half of my face is done. It is giving a little bit of that gray cast, and I really think it is because of the SPF. I really wish foundations would just stop using SPF because it doesn't always work with darker complexions. It's giving a little gray. But we're gonna go in on this side with a brush and see. Same amount on this side, one pump, with a clean brush. This is supposed to have tremella, mushroom, and hyaluronic acid. Pressing this into the skin. This is supposed to be hydrating, give a dewy finish. Okay, so both sides, this is with the brush, this is with the sponge. It did something funky here where I had some gel on my baby hairs, but this is what it is looking like. I don't know, I need to go outside, hold on. Okay, I came to an area of my house where there's a little bit more windows and it's a little brighter. I don't know, this is giving a little bit of a gray undertone. Do you guys see that? It was the same thing with the original. It's giving a little gray, but let's finish up the face and see if we can make this work. All right, pals, this is the completed look. I don't know, I'm still seeing a gray cast when I shift my face a little bit, especially in this area. And I know that's from the sunscreen, but we're gonna do a full day wear test right now. It's 1:15 p.m. I'm gonna come back at the end of the day and just give you my final thoughts. It's feeling not as dewy as you would think. It feels honestly almost the same as the original. I'm not seeing a whole lot of dewiness to the skin. I did set it with a setting spray and obviously powder, but it's not giving what I thought it would. Let me come back at the end of the day with my final thoughts and see how this held up. All right, it is end of the day. I am ready to wash my face off. It's 9:33, so I've had this makeup on. These are my final thoughts. I'm gonna pull up a little closer so that you can see. My skin is looking a little bit oily, but it's nothing crazy. This is the side we did the foundation with the sponge and then the brush on this side. From far, it doesn't look bad, but you guys, it's still giving me that gray cast in this area. I didn't find it to be overly hydrating. It kind of felt very similar to me as the original. And it does feel a little heavier than most of my other foundations. So I don't think I'm gonna be using it, but I'm actually really curious. I've seen some creators test this out who are Caucasian and it looks beautiful on their skin, but I haven't seen anybody with darker complexion try this out. And I'm curious if it looks gray on me because I'm darker and that SPF is giving me that cast. Do you know any other dark skin complected creators who've tested this out? I would love to see what this foundation looks like on them. But as usual, let me know what your thoughts are. Personally, for me, this is a pass.